Hi, I'm going to explain to you how to do the solving equations with addition and subtraction. So this is going to be kind of familiar to you. Let's look at the first problem. So I'm going to do 3 of them with you so you can get the hang of it. We did stuff like this in the second trimester when we had our hands-on equations work. And the only difference now is we don't have those pieces anymore. We have to remember how to solve this. So what we're going to do is we have to remember for addition, the opposite or the inverse is subtract. So let's see how we use that. Here we have 3 plus x equals 6. And I like to draw a line through the equals so that I can keep this side and this side separate. So I have 3 plus x equals 6. So this is a positive 3 here. And so what I want to do is I want to figure out what is x. So how I can do that, and this is what I want you to practice on this work, is I want you to subtract, I messed up there. Okay, I want you to subtract 3 from this side, and then I want you to subtract 3 from this side. We're remembering that whatever we do on one side of the equation, we must do it on the other. Okay, so what does that get me? 3 minus 3 is 0, so I have x by itself. 6 minus 3 is 3. So my answer would be x equals 3. Now let's do the check step. If I think it's 3, I put 3 here and I check if it's correct. 3 plus 3 is 6, so that's correct. Okay. What this is called is when I have x on one side, it's called I'm isolating. I'm getting it by itself. I'm isolating the variable. I'm getting the variable all by itself on one side. That's exactly what we need to do in these problems. So over here, I have 5 plus x, and on the other side I have 12. Okay, so same way, it's adding, so I'm going to subtract 5, so 5 minus 5 is 0, I'm left with x, and then I have equals, because all I have is my x. Then I have 12 minus 5. 12 minus 5 is 7. Okay, I think that's right. I'm going to plug it in back here. I'm going to check and see if it works. 5 plus 7 does equal 12, so that is the correct answer. Let's try one more over here. I have x plus 10, x plus 4 equals 10. So the question is, I have to get x by itself. I subtract 4 from this side. I subtract 4 from this side. X equals 6. Let's check it over here. I'll put a 6 in. Over here, 6. So I have 6. Does 6 plus 4 equal 10? Yes. So that's how you do it. So we have to remember, if we have problems that are added, we have to use the inverse, also known as the opposite, which is subtraction. We're not done yet. We got one more type to do. This one is the opposite. So we have problems with subtraction. What's the opposite of subtraction? It's addition. How did I know that? Well, we just said over here the opposite of addition is subtraction, so therefore the opposite of subtraction has to be addition. Okay, so watch how we solve this. I think you'll get the hang of it pretty easy. So I have x minus 7 on one side, and I have 2 on the other side. So I need to add 7 to this side. I'm going to add 7 to the other side. Okay, that means I have just x, and then I do the adding, and I get 9. X is 9. X is 9. Let's plug it in over here and see if that's true. Yes, 9 minus 7 is 2. So that gives me confidence that my answer was correct. Let's try this problem. I have x minus 8 equals 4. Okay, let's see. So we have a minus 8, so I'm going to add 8 to this side, add 8 to that side. 4 plus 8 is 12, and over here, negative 8 plus 8 is 0, so I'm left with just x equals 12. Okay, let's plug it in and see if that works. 12 minus 8, yep, that equals 4, so that was correct. Let's try it one more time. X minus 3 equals 9. Now what do you have to do first? Oh, you have to think that we have negative 3, so I'm going to add 3 to this side, add 3 to the other side. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. That leaves me with the x equals 9 plus 3 is 12. Let's check it over here. If I put 12 minus 3, yes, I get 9, so that's correct. That's how I want you to go through the work. So we did this same type of thinking when we practiced with the hands-on equations games, but we didn't always write it like this. So that's what I want you to try today in the lessons for 2 of the activities. I'll do another video explaining how to do the multiplication and division.